New Jersey restaurant that shares the same name as the Virginia eatery that kicked out Sarah Huckabee Sanders has been mercilessly trolled online. The Red Hen in Swedesboro, New Jersey, saw their social media pages bombarded with negative comments after the White House press secretary was asked to leave a restaurant with the same name 300 miles away in Lexington on Friday. The New Jersey restaurant staff were preparing for a private event when the Red Hen's phone began to ring off the hook with angry messages, and its social media pages were inundated with scathing reviews. It was off the chart. Then the hostess comes to me and says, "People are calling and yelling and swearing," operating manager Elizabeth Pope said to NJ.com. The restaurant responded to more than 100 angry calls within 6 hours on Saturday, causing them to post a clarifying statement on Facebook. The Red Hen in Swedesboro, New Jersey is in no way affiliated with the Red Hen in Virginia. "We are an independent, family-owned business who happens to share the same name," the restaurant posted on Facebook. "Kindly check your facts before you erroneously defame an innocent business on Facebook in an attempt to destroy their business where they welcome all, irrespective of their race, religion, views or opinions," the post added. Nonetheless, the post erupted into a political debate in the comments, garnering more than 1,800 reactions. "People have no idea. They've dropped our rating from a 4.8 stars to 3-point-something. I am concerned with what it can do in the long term," Pope said on the incident. Outraged users wrote biting reviews vowing to never eat at the restaurant following the Sanders scandal. "I will not dine here after what went down with Sarah Sanders," one user wrote. "I will never come to this place. How dare you? Asking someone to leave because of who they work for? Is this Russia? Shame on you, and I can promise you this: everyone I know is blasting their Facebook page and Twitter with this disgusting display. Shame on you all. Teaching your children to hate," another blasted. One user created a boycott sticker saying Sarah Sanders and her family were refused service by owner because she works for POTUS's. Share this article. Share. On the other hand, some users applauded the restaurant even after the Red Hen clarified it was not the location that kicked out the press secretary. "So inspired by your courage to stand up for what's right. We'll definitely be enjoying your freedom food next time I pass Lexington," one user wrote. "What a great restaurant. I can't wait until I'm in VI to experience the awesome you offer. I know your food will be as exquisite as your values," another added. Meanwhile, an unaffiliated restaurant with the same name in Washington, D.C. has also been caught in the crossfire and is distancing itself from the scandal. The D.C. Red Hen posted on Twitter Saturday to say that Sanders was at an unaffiliated restaurant. Still, one Twitter user demanded the restaurant make a statement condemning Sanders, to which the Red Hen D.C. responded, "You have the wrong restaurant. Businesses in D.C. are prohibited from discriminating against people for political affiliation because we are a federal district." The incident unfolded on Friday night when Sanders arrived at the Farm to Table Lexington, Virginia restaurant with 7 family members. The restaurant staff alerted owner Stephanie Wilkinson, who took a staff vote before asking Sanders to leave. "Tell me what you want me to do. I can ask her to leave." They said yes, Wilkinson said to the Washington Post. "I'm not a huge fan of confrontation. I have a business and I want the business to thrive. This feels like the moment in our democracy when people have to make uncomfortable actions and decisions to uphold their morals," she added. Some of the restaurant workers identify as gay, while others prefer to remain non-political in the workspace. Wilkinson said she bore in mind the Trump administration's agenda to ban transgender people from entering the military and his zero-tolerance policy that separated migrant families at the border and taking her poll. After the staff voted to have the press secretary leave, Wilkinson approached her table. "I'm the owner. I'd like you to come out to the patio with me for a word," she said. I was babbling a little, but I got my point across in a polite and direct fashion. I explained that the restaurant has certain standards that I feel it has to uphold, such as honesty and compassion and cooperation, she added. I said, "I'd like to ask you to leave," to which Sanders replied, "That's fine. I'll go." Sanders took to Twitter Saturday morning to slam Wilkinson, saying, "Last night I was told by the owner of the Red Hen in Lexington, VI, to leave because I work for POTUS and I politely left. Her actions say far more about her than about me. I always do my best to treat people, including those I disagree with, respectfully and will continue to do so," she added. Since the incident, the Yelp page for Correct the Red Hen location has been inundated with 1- and 5-star reviews from people on both sides of the political spectrum, bringing the restaurant score down to 2.5 stars. Following the incident, number RESTAURANTS4 Sarah has become a trending hashtag on Twitter. Several Twitter users recoined popular food chains into alternatives for the press secretary, including Red Robin, Kentucky Fried Chicken, Steak and Shake and Stop and Frisk, and Rotten Applebee's.